As we are still unable to locate the host, I've been instructed to introduce the next act. And now, America's Mafia presents a short story about life as told by Pure City comedian Rodney Dangerfield.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, Pure City. Want to see me get low? Here we go. I can, Dougie. Yeah. Look at me go. Yeah, Pure City. How you doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? As the announcer was so kind as to mention, I'm Twat Johnson, and I'm going to tell y'all folks a little story, you know? Life is just a good thing, ain't it? Well, except for you, bitch. You look hideous. Well, you know, I mean, Twat Johnson ain't want to make fun of somebody's looks, but, I mean, honey, you're working overdrive. I mean, that ugly is just working overdrive. I mean, good Lord. Oh, you her man? You her man? You her man? Hey, ain't no sense in laughing, man. You look stupid as hell. I'm serious. You see this guy? He's down here wearing an afro. Nigga, 1970 called and told you to put him up. Man, this guy, I can't believe it. Anywho, so, I shouldn't be the one to talk about people coming from a stupid family. You know, I came from a stupid family. You know, before I was born, my mama, she worked at a bank. Yeah, she worked at a bank, y'all. You know, out of all things she could have gotten fired for, they fired her stupid ass for stealing pens. I'm serious. What are you laughing at? Hey, you ain't no prize either, honey. Yeah, I mean, serious. You're that spandex? Good Lord, it's not holding everything, and I still see them jelly rolls. You look fat and all limbly, you nasty girl, you. Anywho, you know, I know I wasn't a planned baby. My folks, well, they were married, but not to each other, so, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, in fact, when I was born, my daddy, he was like, you know, I don't want this kid. The doctor said, sir, I'm sorry. I did everything I could, but he still pulled through. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I'm telling you. You know, I know my mama hated me. She never breastfed me. In fact, when I looked at her titty with hunger in my eyes, she used to say to me, hey, baby, I don't like you as a friend. Yeah, you guys laughing. I mean, I'm telling you, this ain't funny. I mean, it's just some sad stuff here. And I know we were poor. Good Lord, we were poor. If I wasn't born a boy, I would have had nothing to play with. I mean, you feel me? Yeah, that's good old Twat. There's some good old Twat there. Anywho, my mom and pa, great people. One year, they tried to make it so I was the poster child. Oh, I'm serious, y'all. For birth control. Yeah, ain't that messed up? I tell you, my folks, they really hated my fucking guts. Like, I remember this one time when I was kidnapped. Kidnapper sent my poppy a piece of my finger. Wouldn't you believe it? That asshole asked for more proof. I mean, what does that say about my daddy, huh? Well, how about my mom? Her dying wish was for Twat to sit on her lap just one more time. Now, this would have been well and good, but the bitch was sitting in an electric chair when she said it. So, how am I supposed to feel about that, huh? I'll tell you. I speak about my father in past tense. Well, I speak about him past tense because, well, my daddy, he died fucking. What, you don't find that funny? Daddy died fucking? There you go. I tell you, the girl he was messing around with was 18 and he was 57. My uncle used to tell me, hey, Twat, you know what? Your daddy, he came and went at the same time. Ain't that some shit? Gonna tell you, no daddy should tell that. No uncle should tell that to his nephew. I tell you what. But yeah, they did. And I mean, when he used to say that stuff, him and his kids, my cousins, they would laugh their ass off. And don't get me started on those two jackoffs. His two boys, my cousins, oh hell, one is so gay. I always tell him that in our family section, we can find your ass in the fruit section. Yeah, I mean, you know, he might not like it all that much, but hey, it is true. You know, his brother, oh, he's gay too. You know, back in high school, while other kids were dissecting frogs, he was the one that was open to flies. Yeah. Twat's got a real interesting family, I mean, these little motherfuckers are so gay. They went to London just to make sure that Big Ben was a clock. I mean, that's just gay, ain't it? Yeah. Good Lord, I tell you. Yet my family, they're a real fucking treat. This is why I appeal to people that can do me absolutely no good. Seriously, it's all I know. I'm serious. You laughing, but I'm dead serious, Pierce City. I'm serious. Somebody once said, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. I figure, I guess I should jerk him off too, right? Just to go ahead and get everything complete, right? Yeah, I tell you what. And you know, I know girls. I know girls are just some awful creatures. I had this one girl, Buckwheat Betty is what we called her. Come on over, she says. Come on over, twat. There's nobody home. Well, I get to her house, sure enough, nobody home. Yeah, real fucking wonderful people. My family and all the people of the earth. You're just some wonderful creatures. I tell you, Pierce City, I tell you. You know, I happen to, you know, feel that doctors, they're no better. You know, I mean, I'm glad doctors are around, but I do find it a little unnerving that doctors call what they do practice. How about you? Huh? Yeah, seriously, practice. I mean, how is that supposed to be reassuring at all? I mean, I don't see it. It's practice, really? Anyway. The other day, I said to my doc, hey, doc, every morning I look in the mirror and I feel like throwing up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, sonny, but your eyesight is perfect. You know, I looked at him and I about wanted to knock his fucking head right off of his shoulders. This is some bitch, how dare you say this to me like I'm a Twat Johnson? What the fuck's your problem? Yeah, so, you know, don't get me started. My dentist, oh, he's a real cunt, too, let me tell you what. One day, now mind you, Twat was tripping on acid, so, you know, I was a little out of it. But anyway, I walked in my dentist's office and said, hey, dentist, help me. I think I'm a moth. The dentist said, you don't need a dentist, son. You need a psychiatrist. I said, yeah, I know. My dentist said, so why did you come in here, Twat? I told him, well, hell, I saw the light on, so I mean, the least I could do is come on in. Yeah, I tell you what. And my psychiatrist, you know, right away, the dentist called the shrink. Shrink comes in, diagnosed me as crazy. I tell the son bitch, I want a second opinion. He says, okay, Twat, you're ugly as hell too. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, you know, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do here? You know, real fucking wonderful creatures, just wonderful creatures. You know, even earlier today, I was sitting at this restaurant. I opened a fortune cookie. Inside, there was the guy's check from the table over. I said, hey, buddy, I got your check. This motherfucker turns around and says thanks. Yeah? I tell you what, they're just awful creature, just awful creature. But you know, there are two things I learned in this life that help ease the pain that some of these motherfuckers cause. One, don't argue with idiots. Oh, I'm serious, y'all, don't argue with idiots. Why? Because they'll drag it down to their level and then beat you with their experience. I ain't kidding around, y'all laughing, I'm serious as hell. Now, the last one, whenever you fill out that application, you know, in the part that says, in case of an emergency, notify, please put doctor. After all, he's doing all the practice in saving lives, not your mammy. Well, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. It's a happy hour for Twat Johnson, so I'm off. And you keep it real, Pierce City. You keep it real, motherfuckers.
It's hilarious. Good stuff. Anyway, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We are still trying to locate Skip Kennedy, but we won't bore you with those details.